Johny, we're up above that 26,000 point level on the JSE All-share. We've got to start with where you think this market is going. Is it sustainable above 26,000 points?
Hi, Bronwyn. Look, we're still concerned that the market has rallied quite hard from here. Earnings generally have come off, so the P is looking quite expensive at around 16 times. So we would think the market's due for a comeback or to drift sideways for a number of months from here. The one sort of caveat is if inflation gets out of control, we could see the nominal price of indices in South Africa and the US go considerably higher, but in real terms will all be a lot poorer.
On the international front, we saw Intel coming out with results better than expected and beating expectations on the revenue line. Of course, that's what everybody is looking for right now, that better profits are not coming only from cost cutting, but from increased revenues. This seems to have given markets across the board pretty much a good reason to rally.
Correct, and Intel is a massive bellwether. You know, their products go into about 60 to 70% of all computers worldwide. So that's a very sort of strong encouraging sign. Not only was their third quarter revenue above what the street was looking for, but they guided positively also to the fourth quarter. So I guess, yes, that is a sort of a positive sign coming out of the US on the technology side. And whether that will sort of filter through to the rest of the economy, we'll have to wait and see.
Apologies to jump all over the place, but Adcorp out with results on the local front today, interim results, and as Richard Pike pointed out, normalized headline earnings per share down 13% for the group. They are seeing continued trouble in their white-collar operations, but traction in their blue-collar operations. Your view on the stock and whether it's valued fairly at these levels?
Yeah, Adcorp's not really one we cover, and they haven't really gone through those results. So yeah, it'd be a miss for me to sort of make a comment on Adcorp.
Coming back to the big debate in the market at the moment, that is around the gold price. We're seeing it trading a short while ago at $1,062 an ounce. Your view on the gold price, do you have exposure on that front, possibly to the new gold ETF, and have managed to enjoy some of this rally?
We've generally played the gold through the gold companies as opposed to the gold ETFs, generally because the gold price index has actually lagged the gold price itself. So our exposure is really to the gold companies itself. We're positive both on gold and the gold shares. We're positive on gold because of the massive amounts of quantitative easing that central banks have pumped into this economy to keep it going. And we think that further down the line we will have some implications with respect to higher inflation. And also as perhaps sort of more Asian countries try and diversify their reserves away from the dollar into commodities, including things like gold and copper.
We are running out of time, but very interesting to hear that you are positive on gold shares, given the fact that we're seeing the stronger US dollar, or ultimately the stronger rand, I mean not the dollar, so we've got a very weak US dollar, negatively impacting those gold companies. And we've also got the troubles around the deep level mining that the gold companies experience in this country, not to mention the labor issues.
Look, some of the gold companies are not the same companies they were 5 to 10 years ago. 10 years ago, their entire cost base was in South African rands, and as you correctly pointed out, a strong rand hurts them quite a lot. They are slightly more diversified than they used to be. So they have production coming out of North America, Canada, and other parts of Africa as well. They are under new management. They've had production problems in the past, and we hopefully expect for them to rectify that. And like I said, if you look at the gold price index, or the index of the actual stocks themselves, they have lagged the gold price quite a lot. So hopefully they can make up some of that retracement.